Peace. Is it really possible as a high sensory person? Yes. And actually, we have the capacity to understand what peace means for us at a very deep level. And I hope what I would like to do is right now is to share some of the tools and techniques that I use to help maintain a place of peace and inner harmony. And the smile right now is very much about that sense of lightheartedness when it comes to the management of self. Life is going to be a continuous challenge until the day we die. The good news is that is filled with wonderful experiences of love, evolution, growth, and how amazing it is to be a part of this world in this path that humankind is taking. What amazing time to be alive. But the fact is that we are going to be challenged, and there are going to be a series of difficulties that we're going to face as we progress through life. And the opportunity that we have is how we're actually going to manage those and how we manage ourselves within that experience. So by choosing the lighter thought pattern, the more positive thought pattern on a moment-to-moment basis is a very powerful option that we have. So when we find ourselves descending and we find ourselves getting into that habit of spiraling down, we have the opportunity to just stop and ask ourselves, what am I focusing on right now? And is that actually serving me in relationship with reality? In other words, if we are allowing our negative bias in the mind to associate into negativity, and we're continuously doing that whenever we're facing some kind of difficulty, we just need to check in with ourselves and recognize that there is a different layer of life that's operating in a place of harmony and in a place of in a higher resource for us. So for instance, when a new challenge presents itself, we can think to ourselves, we can give ourselves the opportunity to choose how we think about that. Am I going to descend about this? Am I going to insist that this is now taking over my day, it's going to take over my week, I'm not going to be able to do all the things that I want to get done, this isn't fair, woe is me. We always have the opportunity to do that. We also have the opportunity to maintain a place of positivity. Okay, so this is a challenge that's coming, I'm going to learn something from this. I know that I have the capacity to work through this and to get everything else that I need to do. And I can still maintain a place of authentic connection with love and the essence of who I know I am inside. Now, just let this car go by. Now, sometimes that's easier said than done, right? If we are overwhelmed and there's a lot going on, we always have the opportunity to pause and to reset ourselves. So I sit and meditate roughly about 5, sometimes 6 or even 7 times a day. And those periods of meditation are sometimes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes they're 20 minutes. And what I'm doing is I'm resetting and grounding in myself and allowing an experience and container of love to embrace me and to tune in with what is actually real right now and what is just my mind causing hassle and trying to find that negative bias, which is what our minds are designed to do in order to keep us safe. But we have to keep on top of that. If we find ourselves over-processing and we're making up a future reality that may never happen, we're actually using up a lot of our energy on a day-to-day basis. So this is an invitation to make a choice as to what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on what could go wrong? Are you allowing yourself to get overwhelmed? Are you prioritizing what you need to be focusing on right now? Are you creating boundaries for yourself in order to recognize your value, recognize the value of your time, the value of who you are, to remember that no is a complete sentence, for you to be able to manage your time, to be able to manage expectations that people have of you, and to see the place of peace and harmony within you as one of the most important resources that you have, and to take whatever steps you need to during the day to reconnect with that, whether it is a walk in nature, whether it is a check-in to ask yourself, is this true? Especially when our thoughts run away with us and we find ourselves down a path of negativity, just to challenge that thought and ask ourselves, is that actually true? And when we do that, we help to reset the mind. The mind tends to be on autopilot if we're not incorporating our level of awareness to challenge our mind. So this is my invitation, is to remember that that your inner peace is your responsibility, and it can be a lot of fun to maintain that, and to bring yourself back into a place of general positivity rather than general negativity. No matter what's happening, no matter what's going on right now, you still have the opportunity to see everything that's happening for you right now from a place of positivity. And it's amazing how things can shift, and it's amazing what can happen when we start to become that vibrational experience of positivity, peace, truth, and love, of course, for yourself, for the mission that you're on, and for the importance of who you are in the world. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.